Hello, this is Group 3 and we're presenting our research on Disney. In 1923, Walt Disney has created the story of Alice comedies in Kansas. He decided to use it as a pilot film and sell this series to the publisher. Then, Walt brought his work and hope to California. A publisher called M.J. Winkler had signed and published this story, and on the same day, 16th of October 1923, Walt and his brother, Roy Disney, have found Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio, but soon they decided to name it as Walt Disney Studio. It was the start point of Disney Company. In 1928, Walt and his chief animator had designed the world-famous cartoon character, Mickey Mouse. In the first two Mickey films, as they were silent, Walt cannot sell them out. After that, Walt and his animator created the third cartoon with sound, called Steamboat Willie, and released in Connery Theatre with a huge success. In 1929, Walt Disney Studio had been changed into Walt Disney Productions Limited, and three other companies have formed as well: Walt Disney Enterprises, Disney Film Recording Company, Disney Lead Realty and Investment Company. It was the first and significant change for Disney. In 1932, the right of distribution of Disney Company had been changed. And more importantly, Walt was awarded Academy Honorary Award through his work Mickey Mouse at the fifth Academy Awards. Another production from Walt, Flowers and Trees in Silly Symphonies, was awarded the Best Animated Short Film as well. It took over 3 years to complete the milestone film, Snow White, but all this effort was worth to make as it becomes the highest grossing film of all time. The film debuted on 21st December in 1937, and it was a great success. It has set an outstanding box office record and held it for a long time.
In 1949, Walt Disney Music Company was formed. To publish and license Disney songs, it was affiliated with ASCAP. The first songs published by Walt Disney Music Company were those songs from Cinderella in 1950. In 1950, Treasure Island, Disney's first live-action film, was released. It was hugely successful and opened new roads for the Disney Company. In December 16, 1952, Walt Disney Inc. is renamed into WED Enterprises. WED became a very important part of the Walt Disney Company, and it is now one of the most highly respected parts of the company. The first airing of Disneyland television show was on October 27 in 1954. In the early 1950s, Walt Disney intended to design a huge amusement park which is educational as well as amusement value and to entertain adults and their children. So, in July 17, 1955, it is the opening day of the Disneyland.
In 1964, Disney first launched audio animation in electronics for the movie Mary Poppins, which was a real-life and animation coexistence film. It won 5 Oscar awards. This is a major breakthrough and innovation in the technological development of the media industry and has been widely used in the later film special effects and theme parks. Walt Disney died in December 1966. The New York Times described him as a man who built an entertainment empire on a mouse. His death marked the end of an era for Disney. He really deserved to be called the father of Disney, as he transformed a simple story of comic animals into a universal language. In 1971, the Walt Disney World opened. This was a holiday resort which included not only a Magical Kingdom theme park like Disneyland, but also hotels and shopping villages. This is a successful business expansion based on the traditional projects of Disneyland. Meanwhile, it may be a new thinking transformation and attempt of entertainment industry from focus on products to focus on customer experience. In 1983, Disney Channel began to operate on the American cable system. The performances around various themes in the Mickey Mouse Club were very popular in audience. Tokyo Disneyland opened on April 1983. It's the first foreign Disneyland. Also, it's a part of cultural globalization and cultural imperialism of America. This is a successful attempt to export American culture.
So by 1984, Disney has been hugely successful in children's animation for the past 6 decades, but it also left people with the impression that their work was childish. Therefore, Disney set up Touchstone Film as an attempt in adult film market with the release of the movie Splash. The movie was a box office hit, and Touchstone, as its name implies, provide Disney with a valuable experience in the film business. And the next one is Disney bought uh, Childcraft Education Corporation in 1988. It is one of the largest children's education companies in France. And after the acquisition, the company sells clothing, toys, and other products related to Disney's stories or the animated characters by mail order. Since then, Disney has become one of the largest toy seller in the United States. And the next one is the Hollywood picture is the next big development in the film industry following the Touchstone. It was originally a division studio that moved out from Touchstone in 1989, and the studio was mainly produced feature films, which has doubled Disney's output of the feature films. The next one is on January 1996, the shareholder approved the merge of Disney and the capital city ABC, and after months of negotiations, the deal closed for 19 billion, which marked the second largest deal in the United States history. And the year 2001 marked the 100th anniversary of the birth of Walt Disney. And to this end, the Disney company held a huge celebration called 100 Years of Magic, and several exhibitions are all around the world.
January 2006, Disney bought Pixar for about $7 billion. Disney has outsourced the whole production of 3D animated films to Pixar since 1991, but the success of 3D films such as Toy Story Monster Inc. have raised the importance of vertical integration. Disney heavily relied on Pixar's 3D capabilities, resources, and creativity, which provide them with great competitive advantages in film industry. In 2009, Disney acquired Marvel Entertainment Inc. for $4 billion. Indeed, Disney noticed that the hidden intangible assets of Marvel, such as superhero characters, comic book resources, they will contribute to their ongoing business, like theme park, tour ships, and movies. The Avenger was a pattern representing the success of Disney buyout in film industry. The movie was produced by Marvel and distributed by Disney. And Disney acquired Lucasfilm with $4 billion. The main aim of Disney was to get Star Wars franchise, as the children, girls, and family have been their target audience for decades. Star Wars helped Disney to further extend their audience, reaching to the males of all ages. The Star Wars Force Awakens. This film was marked as the third highest grossing film of all time. Disney acquired 21st Century Fox. The monopoly in media industries have been a common phenomenon. Few companies control the majority of media resources. The deal between AT&T and Time Warner touched off the consolidation between Disney and Fox. The rapid consolidation made Disney become competitive in media industry. And that's all. Thanks for the listening.